What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Seedify.fund. There's a couple things I want to break down with this, because firstly, look, I think Seedify.fund as an investment will make some profit. I think there's actually better options within Seedify.fund to make profits than necessarily that specific token. So I want to break that down. I also want to talk about, I suppose just a small positive, within the crypto news space. Like, it's not overly significant, but nice positive to see. So I'll talk about that as well. But Seedify.fund, I think there's a lot of opportunities in this as an investment beyond Seedify.fund itself. So I'll break down exactly why, because there could be a lot of money in play here to make. But before I get into that, guys, if you are new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about in this channel. They're the first 26 coins I owned when I made this channel. Had you put in just $100 into each of these coins when I released videos about them, and then you never sold them, you did everything wrong as an investor, you sat, you ignored them, you just forgot about them. If you sold them today, you could you'd be able to bank 16K, which is not bad. Holding coins for, a couple of years, doing everything wrong. From a $2,600 investment, that's a good profit. But if you'd have sold these coins in 2021 when the markets were red hot, $100 into each, a $2,600 investment in total could have netted you a profit of 123 grand. Huge difference between doing the right and wrong thing. Now, I sold mine off in 2021. They're not what I hold. If you want to see my current portfolio, you can do. You just have to go to copymycrypto.com. On the site, I share my entire portfolio. I give the members real-time updates anytime I buy or sell a coin. We release videos on a daily basis talking about the markets, which have been bang on for months and months and months now, pinpoint accuracy. We have tutorials set up as well for beginners. If you are new to crypto and don't know where to get started, these tutorials will help guide you along your way. Same ones I send friends and family. And then on top of that, guys, we have a history of success on the site and the channel. We have called big winners on both. Phantom obviously leads the way. Phantom went up 677 times from when I created a course saying this will be the best investment of 2020. Had you put in if you had watched the course, put in $2 grand and cashed out at the high of 2021, you could have netted a profit of 1.3 million. Now, I'll find another Phantom, another coin that I believe can do that run. And when I do, rather than making a course like I did last time, I'm going to go onto my site. I'm going to tell the members about the coin and tell them the gains that I think it can have and the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And if they want to copy, they can. If that interests you, taking the work out of your crypto research, go read the site. And remember, you can verify everything you read on the YouTube channel's history. So, Seedify.fund, currently priced at basically bang on $1. If you are unfamiliar with Seedify.fund, Seedify.fund is all about IGOs, initial game offerings. It's a blockchain-based launchpad. There's a blockchain gaming-focused launchpad, and that's the whole premise. So obviously, there's a number of different ways in which these kind of offerings work. So you need, if you wanted to get involved, and that's where the money really is. So IGO Launchpad, they also have an NFT Launchpad. So you obviously need to hold a certain amount of Seedify, which tends to mean that there's a lot less Seedify actually up in circulation, because the people that hold them for the reason that they want to participate in the initial game offerings or the NFT offerings. So the tiers work in such a way. The lowest tier, you need 250 Seedify. The highest tier, you need 100,000 Seedify. So remember, it's priced at $1. So you're not talking about small amounts of money here to participate. There's about 49% of the overall supply is out right now. So the way it works is, obviously, if you need to hold enough seed to be in one of the tiers. You can buy Seedify through PancakeSwap or KuCoin, plenty of places. And then once you've got your Seedify fund, then you will be able to participate. So as an example, you can see some of the completed listings. So, Realms of Eternity as an example. So the price point for this was, okay, so $1 was 33.3 REITH, which is the Realms of Eternity token. Now I don't know if this is out. Yes, it is. Good. Okay, so as you can see, price point has dumped. If we look at the all-time, as you can see, did from listing in 2022 rally all the way up to 5.7 cents. So, had you been in on that and sold immediately, you could have nearly doubled your money. Not quite, but nearly doubled your money, because that's the price point would be 3 cents basically per token. So nearly doubled your money, about 90% gain. Now obviously that has failed miserably as a coin. It's a fraction of what it was. And that's always the high risk. Like, there's a huge amount of high risk with launch pads. However, if you can land a coin nice and cheap that you think is going to end up becoming a beast, you can make some fun. You can make some decent profit. So this is Penguin Carts, PGK. So let's have a look at that. Maybe this is dead as well, or dying. There we go, Penguin Carts. Oh, still an ICO phase. So it's still not listed. And yes, so with launch pads, particularly gaming, well, particularly any kind of launch pad, huge high risk. Huge high risk. Yeah. But at the moment, obviously, we're in a bear cycle. So one thing I would point out is, we are in a bear cycle. We have been in a bear cycle for about a year and a bit. And one thing that's worth bearing in mind is, look, anything that launches during a bear cycle is going to have higher risk than in a bull cycle. There's less retail money, because retail money swoops in on, and it's always swooped in on cryptos that launch. Which is why there's like an immense amount of profit that can be made in a very, very short window. But after that, if the project doesn't kick on, if it doesn't actually get retail involved, it will die. But Seedify is well positioned in terms of the games that they've got. And look, one thing I do believe unequivocally is that gaming is probably the easiest gateway to get people into crypto. It's the easiest way to get crypto adoption, because there's such a small transition to go from gaming to blockchain gaming. So obviously research has to be done into every sort of IGO that's happening to see if you actually like it, because it might be a pile of rubbish, it might be great. You can't. There's a limit to what you can do in terms of trusting that the Seedify team have done all the due diligence. So you've got to do your own. It's always important. And I think I think Seedify will do as much as they can within reason, but you've got to double down on that. So like Astro Hounds is going to be a AAA quality game apparently. That's a big statement. It's a metaverse experience that transports artificial AR and VR into the world of NFT gaming with AAA quality. So big aspirations, but then you've got to research. And right now, there's no date for listing. All of these are to be announced in terms of like the dates. But what it tells you is, look, there's still that blockchain gaming is still that excitement. And Seedify.fund, and again, of course, there's going to be a huge wave of two things in the next bull cycle, whatever the next bull cycle is, which should really be next year. The two sectors that are obviously going to grow like mad: gaming, NFTs. Seedify is well positioned because they're the two launch pads that they have. So if huge waves of money start coming in for gaming again, then launching games is going to be highly profitable because they're going to be the trend right now. And for the last month or so, we've had a big AI trend. When the gaming trend comes in, which of course it will, it's inevitable, Seedify will profit hugely. The token itself will go up in value, but the more money will be able to be made from those initial game launches on Seedify than through the Seedify token itself. And when we just take a look, the Seedify token has been it's hit pretty good heights, and right now it's got about a 45 million market cap. A lot of volume, a lot of buying and selling pressure was around at the sort of $10 region, which is probably where I see Seedify going back to. I'm not sure it will break a new all-time high or anything like that, but I think it could. But I certainly think it could run back up to $10. But building a holding of Seedify could be very valuable, because by holding it, you can eventually start participating in the IGOs. If the IGOs last, it's going to be very, very quick, very, very tidy profit. And I think long term, Seedify, if it's still around, because you've got to be realistic. There's going to be a large percentage of cryptos that will just die over the next couple of years. I don't think Seedify is that. They look like they're a strong incubator. They look like they're organised, and they look like they've got projects that at least are interesting to the market. So I'd be surprised to see Seedify die. Which is why I think $10, so it can hit. But the money around Seedify, like for anyone that's participating in the IGOs, that's where people are going to make their money in the bull cycle, in the next bull cycle. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. The videos are going to make you money and help save you money as well, so you don't want to miss them. Plus, karma legitimately is a real thing. So if you hit the subscribe button, you've given yourself some karma points, because it's a nice thing to do. So don't forget that. Before I get into the Binance news and the Huobi news, if you guys want to see the coins I own, go to copymycrypto.com. It's where I share my portfolio, give the members real-time updates anytime I buy or sell any cryptos. Videos are released every day talking about the markets. We've had pinpoint accuracy on them for months and months and months and months now. The tutorials that we set up are perfect for beginners. If you're a crypto beginner, these will help you at the beginning of your journey around the entire crypto markets. And then on top of that, guys, look, we have a history of success on the site and the channel. No one in 2020 was talking about Phantom being a 100x coin. Literally, go to any of your crypto YouTube, like your favorite crypto YouTubers, type in Phantom into their video history. Look at 2020. Was anyone saying 100x? No, but I did. Did a course dedicated to Phantom. Said it would 100x. It did more than that. And when I find the next Phantom, I will go onto my site and do what I do with all my other coins, which is tell the members about the coin, tell them the gains I think it can have, and tell them the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And if they want to copy along for the next big winner, they can do. If that sounds good to you, go read the site, and remember that every single thing you read, you can verify yourself on this YouTube channel's history. And guys, Binance. Yeah, small thing, not the biggest thing in the world. Binance and Huobi freeze $1.4 million in crypto tied to the Harmony bridge theft. The tracing firm Elliptic said it followed the money through Tornado Cash. And by doing so, Binance and Huobi identified a certain amount of funds on their site tied to the Harmony bridge heist. which is alleged to have been done by North Korean hackers. Again, small story. It's not really going to affect the markets, but it's nice to see that at least right now, we're seeing any funds that get stolen, at least proportions of it being stopped being saved. It's a good thing, but is it going to, does it mean hacking is going to stop? Hell no. Hacking within the crypto space will continue, which is why I always say don't ever have your funds all tied up in one place. If you're a big proponent of DeFi, make sure you've got, you've not got all your funds on like an Aave. Make sure they're spread across multiple funds, multiple protocols, so that if one of them goes down, your entire bag isn't gone. That's important. It's just security. It's the same principle as like not having all your funds on an exchange. Just minimize your risk. It's just sensible behavior. If you minimize your risk, you're less likely to be in trouble, because your crypto investments are your long-term investments. So you want to make sure they're as safe as possible, guys. And that is it from me. I hope we're all keeping well. Let me know what you guys think about Seedify in the comments, and I'll catch you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.